Alright, it's just me. There's a few things I always do with my bike. This is the end of the season, so there's a few things that I do to try and make things a bit more pleasurable for next season and things. So just starting. That's my beauty. The first thing I usually do is with this bottle, it usually just stays there all season. I don't tend to put things in it like sugary drinks and stuff like that, but it still ends up getting all sticky, and you know, when you're drinking through this straw, sometimes your spit will go back down and that, and then you never wash it out, and you know, bacteria gets in there. You didn't want that just lying there all winter. So first thing to do is get all this out and put it in a good dishwasher. If you haven't got a dishwasher, just a hot wash or something like that. The other thing I do is using one of these. You can get these from any bike shop, or you can lend mine when you see us or whatever. But basically it just measures the chain just to see if it's worn or anything. Now that one's kind of like the lowest tolerance. It's not too bad. I'll put it around the other side and see how it actually slips in through there. That means that basically chains, the CS stretched, but it's more a case that it's worn. Yeah, so the chain's worn. Chain's about 15 quid if you use a worn chain, and you kind of wreck this, which is your cassette, and you wreck these, which is your front cogs. You're looking at a lot of money to replace all that, you know. So for the sake of 15 quid, just buy a new chain when you need one. These are about 2-3 quid or something to check them. Again, something else that's going to need cleaning. Yeah, all sticky and horrible fuel bag. Yeah. If you have like wheels that you only really race and you don't like ride all the time, like these carbon things, what I do is I get a bit of finishing line, wet lube, any sort of wet lube, or you can use a bit of grease or something like that. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know why I do this, but get like a cotton bud and just put on your nipples. Not actually your nipples, but just where the spokes go into the hub. Like I say, I don't really know why I do this, but Andy Woolley from Cycle World told us to do it, and he says, well, if you look at your spokes at the end of the season, they're always a bit scummy, and they get like a bit rusty or a bit salty or whatever, so give them a good clean first, obviously, and then just give them a little bit of lube before you put them to bed. This type of wheels probably is a better example of why to do it. Let's see, a bit of wet lube just in them little grooves. You can imagine if there's any like water or stuff goes in there and just rests in them little grooves for any amount of time, it's gonna maybe corrode your spokes. So the good wheels are in the wheel bags. Have a think about just like how long it's going to be standing for. You know, if you've already got bits of like bolts that are starting to go rusty or whatever, or ones where you know you've had an Allen key in there about 100 times every time you change like the brakes and stuff like that, put a little bit of wet lube in there as well. It'll just stop it from corroding during the winter. You know, if you're keeping it in the garage like this or something, sometimes it does get damp. You know, it's damp, it's cold, it's dusty and stuff like that. Don't let things like, you know, your mechanisms and things like that dry out. Maybe just give them just a little spray, WD-40, or a little bit of lube and stuff like that, and roll them around. Don't like clean them with something like washing up liquid and then just leave it, because you know it'll not be lubricated at all and it might rust. If you are going to put, which I sometimes do, is put, like, if it's the only bike you're riding, you're going to put an old set of wheels on, by all means stick your old set of wheels on, but just think, if you're riding it in the winter, you might want your old wheels on, but you might want canny tyres on so they've got some grip. Just a little tip. Yeah. Well, hope that's helpful. Hope your bike lasts the winter. Hope it should do.